I want to talk about the older millennial and his arrest, and I don't like how conservatives are treating this. If this was a Democrat, you guys would be losing your mind. Okay? And he needs to take responsibility for the fact that he's not even taking care of a warrant. Are you fucking kidding me? He shouldn't be all over the internet acting all high and mighty while the man can't even take care of his own shit. Like, I don't like that all these conservatives are like, oh, don't go after him. You guys are so mean. Are you fucking kidding me? I saw him on live recently with AJ and some other conservatives, and I lost respect for all of them. Have you ever listened to the elder millennial talk when he's not talking about politics? And the man can barely walk. If you're going to represent conservatives, you better take care of yourself. If you have never seen him off his own TikTok, where his face, like, I had no idea what that man actually looks like. He only shows his face. He is so unhealthy. That's not a good representation of who conservatives are. I'm a new conservative. I've liked some of his stuff because he brings up good points, but I've never followed him, and there was something about him that I didn't like. And just because I'm conservative doesn't mean I have to like other conservatives, right? But when I saw him on live with AJ and stuff, like, okay, you wouldn't know this unless you're a TikTok creator. Like, when you see somebody who's really big on the internet, you just kind of assume that they have their life together. The older millennial, I guarantee you, sits in his house all fucking day, drinks alcohol, and stares at the internet. You should see his body. That's all that man does. And it's unhealthy, and he's narcissistic, and he's arrogant. And if he doesn't come back humble, I'm going to lose faith in a lot of you people who are defending him right now. And also, the lady who went and stalked him and found out where his Airbnb was is so goddamn weird and creepy. Both parties are absolutely fucking out of control. Oh my God. But that man can't even take care of a basic warrant, let alone he has a DUI. I am an alcoholic. I have gotten in trouble with the law in my life. Like, I do not judge somebody who does that. What I judge is him going from Airbnb and acting like he's not hiding from the law while he's talking down to other people on the internet. And then when you see him when he's not talking about politics, the man is so insecure. He is so insecure. It's embarrassing. AJ, you need to stop supporting him. It made me not want to support you. I unfollowed you after I watched you interact with the older millennial on your lives. The way he talks about women. Hello? That's just my 2 cents. I was shocked when I saw him. That man is not taking care of himself. He is obsessed with himself because of the internet. And if he doesn't come back humble, he's done for me. He's done. And I'm sure he won't. If you can't take care of a basic, your probation for your DUI, you're just an idiot. I'm sorry, and I'm sick of all, and I get that he obviously has addiction problems, but he's not dealing with it. He even got a DUI and he's still not dealing with it. Yeah, I'm sick of seeing all these people defend him. Yeah. I saw him on live with AJ the day before he got arrested, and if I didn't make sense in my last clip, he started going from Airbnb to run from the cops because he had an active warrant. Bro, if you're not taking care of basic shit like that, and then he was sitting on live with AJ, and he was talking like he was a 22-year-old frat bro. And what is all of this stuff about him taking $500 from all these different people for some sort of Ponzi scheme? If he can't afford to take care of his warrant, because guess what? It's probably $3 to $5 grand. No, more than that if he already got arrested, just to have an attorney start to look into this shit. But if he was going to preemptively take care of a warrant, that would cost him at least $3,500. Do you not have $3,500? Was he avoiding it because he's prideful, or was he avoiding it because of money? Because either way, he needs to humble himself. And he was sitting there on live with AJ like, oh, bro, we got to go to Europe, bro. We got to go to Europe, bro. I kind of think the older millennial... Hold up, this is going to be fun. I think he's a little fruity myself. He was talking to AJ, and he was going off. He's like, you're beautiful, dude. He's like, men who like men are going to want you. Like, he could not, like, the way he speaks is so insecure. But this is why they say don't meet your heroes, because you see these people online, they have a bunch of followers behind them, and you think that they're somehow cool people. No, a lot of the times they're the biggest losers on planet Earth. And that's why they post 50 times a day, because they have to, like, that's their whole identity. But when he was telling AJ how beautiful AJ is, I said... Maybe that's part of the alcohol, you know? Maybe that's part of the alcohol. Maybe a little jail stay will help him figure that out. You know, maybe you're drinking because you're hiding. Hiding from the cops, hiding from yourself. And the way he talks about women, wait a minute, the way he talks about women actually is exactly like a gay guy in high school who's like, man, I love women. Get me those ditties. Get me, man, yeah, no, I love a good woman. That is exactly how he talks on live about women. I remember just being like, what? Is this that guy? Like, when you... Wait, maybe I just figured something out. Somebody send this to him. That's hilarious. I mean, I don't think anybody getting arrested is ever hilarious. It's very scary and traumatic. But if you don't take care of your stuff, that's what's going to happen. And people's personal lives do affect their work. If a man is a liar and a cheat, and he's talking about supporting the government while he won't even take care of his own government responsibilities, yeah, no, that does matter. That does matter. People make mistakes. It's how you handle them. It's being honest. It's taking care of things. And if he can't take care of himself, I don't like that he's influencing other people. Period. This video is for educational purposes only. Maybe he's a fruit! He is the elder millennial. It wasn't super accepted when we were young. It's okay, babe. It's okay. The millennial is a complete mess, and I'm so sick of seeing conservative content creators come on here and defend him. What are you guys doing? It makes the whole right look so bad. The man had an active warrant out after he got a DUI, and he hasn't been doing what he's supposed to be doing for his probation. And instead of acting like a grown man and going and taking care of that active warrant, he started traveling around to Airbnbs and actively evading the police. Is that something you guys condone? Because that's insane. Everybody makes mistakes. This dude is actually foul. And just because he makes some good conservative content sometimes, just because, like, you know, he has a lot of influence on the internet, does not mean that people should be listening to him. And what you do in real life does affect your content. Absolutely. I didn't know that Older Millennial was in such a bad state with his health. Have you ever seen him on, like, AJ Sanchez's live streams? The man can barely walk. It looks like he might have cirrhosis of the liver. Like, his stomach is distended to the point that he needs medical attention. I had only ever seen him live, like, by himself, and he just shows, like, from here up, right? But lately, he's been hanging out with, like, Ken Carson and AJ Sanchez, and they all just get drunk together, and it's such a bad look. I lost respect for all of them. Mainly because the older millennial is sitting in the background, and you can see how he actually is. Babe, you have way bigger problems than the liberal party. That man needs to take care of his health yesterday. He clearly is not even taking walks around the block during the day. Like, when you are a content creator, you get so stuck in your house on the phone. Like, I can tell that he is not even going outside for, like, a mile walk. And the way he was talking about women made me want to reach through the phone and I couldn't believe that he was speaking like this and that AJ and all these other dudes didn't think that it looked so bad on them. He was sitting there and he had just broken up with some girl, and the way he was talking about her was like she was a piece of property. And then he says, he looks straight at the camera and he's like, if any of you look good naked, email me, like, I'll be around tonight. Like, I'm sorry, I know you, like, and then AJ was like, oh, like, bro, and the elder millennial, he was drunk. He's been drunk for months on live stream, probably while on probation. Like, that's insane. Okay, he's like, no, man, look, I mean it, like, I just need a girl that looks good naked. That's it, dude. Like, who wants to audition for that role? While he's sitting there with a belly that is so, I know that you didn't just say that you need a woman to look good while you have that fucking belly, and you don't even look like you're gonna, like, I don't think your heart can make it past 55, brother. Like, what? Men like that who are like, I just need a hot girl. He also sounds so, like, closeted, so DL. He's like one of those dudes that's closeted, and he's like, bro, all I need's a hot chick. You know what I mean, bro? It is so, like, and he's always telling AJ Sanchez how beautiful he is. Like, maybe the older millennial needs to accept himself, and maybe he actually, you know what I mean, is a conservative queen, and we would love that. But that's what he gives, is like a DL high school or college kid that's like trying to convince everyone that he's so chill, he's so cool, and all he needs is like a hot chick with some yitties, you know? Like, when I saw those live streams, I was like, oh my god. Damn it, this video is already so long, but the woman who stalked him and found out what Airbnb he was in, she is also absolutely out of her mind. Like, both parties in this situation are at fault. Like, that was also a complete invasion of just another human's privacy, but that's also what happens when you post yourself online. Like, I deal with that kind of stuff constantly, but if he's not able to just handle a simple warrant, if he's not willing to, like, pay his dues to the government while he's telling everyone else to comply to the government and support the government, like, it's just an arrogant man thing to do, and he needs to come back really, really humble. Yeah, I have so much to say about that, but this video is for educational purposes only. And for those of you defending him, like, shame on you. He was playing in the cop's face. He was going live every day drinking. The night before, he's sitting there on live with AJ, and he's like, bro, let's go to Europe, bro. You're so beautiful, bro. Yeah, he's always telling AJ how beautiful he is. But he's like, let's go to Europe, bro. Like, bro, you have a warrant out. Like, he was playing in everybody's face. That takes a certain type of person, and I don't trust him, and I don't think he's a good human. Period, point blank, the end. Thank you.